it's tea time, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I've been doing to keep my diet together and to lower my cholesterol levels. I don't know if I told you before, but my doctor threatened to put me on statins. I am fighting that, don't want that, okay? So in this fight, I have lost 17 pounds, okay? And I am eating 2 meals a day and instead of three, and I'm having 1 to 2 small snacks, in between some of that. I don't eat breakfast until generally like 11:30, and I'm usually done eating by 7:30, okay? There's a rare moment when I end up eating like today. I didn't eat breakfast until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So the last thing I ate, it was about 8:15, okay? And that wasn't heavy at the 8:15. That was like my last little snack, okay? I also incorporate some exercise. Right now, I've not always been so great with that, but here lately, I've been way better. I'm being actually good. I'm getting in a good, I'm going to say 25, 30, 35-ish minutes about 4 days a week. Okay. I could probably get better, but I mean, I guess for me, it's actually good. And I'm putting some weight training in there. I have a kettlebell, which is an 8 pound situation, and I have two 5 pound dumbbells. Okay. I also have a one of those belts that like can put around your thighs. And I use the one that has the most weight to it. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so this is the weight belt. This is the one that I use. This one is got the most weight to it. It's harder to stretch, and you see all those little sections are filled in. The little circles are bubbled out, and it says extra heavy, XX heavy. Yeah, so I use this one. I'll put it around my thighs, or I'll do a number like this to stretch. Various different exercises with this belt. So I know I'm 57, and I know that at this stage in my life that it's important to incorporate weight training with it, with the exercise. When you lose that weight, you don't want to be flabby. Okay, that ain't hot. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna show you or talk to you about some of the things that I'm doing as far as food wise. Okay, make sure this mic is still on, y'all. Okay, make food wise that I'm incorporating in the diet situation as well. Now, let me tell you this. This is cinnamon. I thought it was what you call Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon. I'm just reading and looking at it today. All this time I'm using it, I'm thinking I'm doing right. And this is not what I thought it was. Okay, this is cinnamon powder instead of ground cinnamon. It's cinnamon powder. It's the fancy schmancy, I guess. When I went to the store, I asked specifically for Ceylon powder. I showed it to them. She looked in her little thing, or Ceylon cinnamon. She looked in her little thing. I just took for granted that that's what it was. I don't usually buy cinnamon that looks like this little cute container. I thought I had the right stuff. Read, y'all, read. Reading is fundamental. So now I have gone ahead and I just ordered it online, and it specifically said Ceylon. I even talked to chat, and she showed me a picture of one of the ones, and that's what I ordered. So as you're watching some of this footage, and when you've watched in the past, when I said that I was using Ceylon powder, actually I was not. So yeah, reading is fundamental. So let me highlight some of this stuff. So, and I'll tell you the effects and what it does in just a moment. So first of all, steel cut oats, okay? We're gonna play like this is Ceylon powder. So keep that in mind, Ceylon. Flaxseed, okay? Chia seeds, coconut MCT oil. Then I have ground turmeric, or just turmeric, we should say, and black pepper, okay? So now we can get to the benefits of these said things. Steel cut oats prevent blood sugar spikes, they're rich in fiber, lower LDL cholesterol, good gut health, and they keep you full longer. Then we have Ceylon cinnamon. It regulates blood sugar, it improves insulin sensitivity, it combats inflammation, lowers cholesterol, and is good for cognitive function. Then we have flax seeds. Flax seeds lower blood pressure, they fight the risk of heart disease, they have fiber, they're good for blood sugar control, and good for hormonal and cancer support. Then we have chia seeds. They have plant based protein, they have fiber, they're good for blood sugar, they strengthen bones, good for gut health, heart health, and weight management. So now on to the morning coffee. And with that coffee, I use MC10 oil. It gives you rapid energy, it promotes fullness, it's good for weight management, mental focus, athletic performance, it helps improve the memory, and it's good for the gut health. And then there I am using that cinnamon that I thought was the right stuff, Ceylon cinnamon. I put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so next I'm going to tell you what I do with the cinnamon and the black pepper. So generally I put this in my eggs, okay? I put the two together. I don't use any salt, or if I do use a little salt, it's like a little pinch of seasoned salt or, something minute. I try to do as little bit of salt or no salt as possible, okay? So what I do is I crack two eggs. One of the eggs, I have half of the yolk. The other egg, I just use the white, and I'll do that. Lately, I have not been doing this, but in the past, I was putting sour cream. Am I saying that right? I always get sour cream and sauerkraut mixed up. Anyway, and yeah, I didn't mean to say sour cream. Cottage cheese. I get it mixed up. I'm sorry. Anyway, I usually put cottage cheese in there. Need to buy it. I'm gonna get back to that because that adds protein, extra protein. But this here with the ground turmeric, let me go get my notes. Hold on a second. Okay, so I had to write the stuff down, y'all. It is a potent anti-inflammatory pair, okay? And I know that instead of just using the turmeric, if you add the black pepper, all those benefits you get in the turmeric, it multiplies it by like a whole lot. It really it kicks that turmeric into full gear, okay? So you want to use them together. Both should be consumed with a healthy fat like a coconut oil or an avocado for maximum absorption. Okay. So I exercise, I turn on a good show on YouTube, and I get to it, y'all. No excuses, right? I have to eat right, I have to exercise, and you can't expect your body to perform for you when you're not doing the things that it takes, okay? You can't expect something good to come out of it if you don't put good things into it. So thank you for coming, y'all. I hope you'll come again. And when you do, I hope you'll bring a friend. Until next time, it's tea time, y'all.